How's it going, everyone? It's me, Mythical here, and today's video we'll be going over and discussing one of my favourite jutsus from Naruto, probably one of the most powerful. Now before we get into the rest of the video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and ring the notification bell. The Flying Raijin, or the Flying Thunder God in the dub, is a forbidden S-class space-time ninjutsu created by the second Hokage Tobirama Senju in the Warring States period, and it's first shown in chapter 240 of the manga. The Flying Raijin Jutsu allows the user to conjure an indestructible jutsu formula that can be placed anywhere the user wants, and the user can teleport to it instantaneously with no needed hand signs. Essentially, the Flying Raijin Jutsu works by entering a matterless dimensional void, which exists parallel to our own, which you can travel through instantaneously. It basically uses a concept known as wormhole theory, which is kind of difficult to explain, but just imagine 2 points about 5 meters away from each other. Usually the fastest way to travel between point A and B is by going in a straight line, but an even faster way to travel between them is if you fold over the space and time so that these 2 points are overlapping, and then travelling through the, void that is between them. And this is essentially how the Raijin works. This technique, there is no known range limit, and no known amount of seals that can be created, so you can use it in infinite amount of ways with little to no chocolate consumption. Alright, so there are currently 6 known users of the Flying Raijin Jutsu, being Tobirama Senju, the second Hokage, Minato Namikaze, the fourth Hokage, Raidou, Genma, Iwashi, and Naruto Uzumaki, the seventh Hokage. The 2 most known users of this technique are the second and the fourth Hokages, which both use the jutsu in completely different ways. For example, Tobirama uses this jutsu by throwing a swarm of kunai, one of which is marked, and teleporting towards the kunai with his sword out, so he can fatally wound or even kill his opponent in Uzuma's case. This is known as the Flying Raijin Slash. However, Minato uses this technique in a completely different way. By throwing multiple marked kunai across the battlefield, Minato can instantaneously teleport anywhere across the battlefield when needed, allowing him to take out thousands of skilled shinobi at once. During the Third Great Shinobi World War, Minato unknowingly would mark his enemies with the jutsu formula, then let them escape, which would seem like a stupid move, but with this, he can teleport directly to his enemy's base, and they're not expecting it, or he can just appear behind enemy lines, which is where he got the nickname Konoha's Yellow Flash, and also gave him the Ronin Sight order from the Hidden Stone. Minato has also enhanced the jutsu by creating many more powerful jutsus using the Raijin as a basis. For example, Flying Thunder God's second step. This technique allows Minato to throw a Raijin kunai past or through a target while running towards them. Then, when he gets close enough, he will teleport behind them and shove a giant Rasengan, or something of that, onto their back, which you can tell would hurt a lot. You can ask Obito about that one. This technique is so fast that someone with a Mangekyo Sharingan can't even predict its movements. Minato also created the Flying Thunder God Guiding Thunder technique. This, which I believe is a combination between Fuin and Space-Time Ninjutsu, but I don't really know about the Fuin since it's a barrier, not a ceiling. Anyway, it allows you to create a space-time barrier that can teleport anything it comes into contact with to any other marked location that you have created. This technique has been shown to teleport from, I believe, people to a full-sized Biju bomb from the Ten Tails, which, is just insane. Speaking of the Ten Tails, in the War Rock, it is shown that any user of the Flying Raijin Jutsu technique can use the jutsu formula placed by even any other user. Both Minato and Tobirama have shown that they can do this, especially when using the jutsu. I have to read off the script for this one. Flying Thunder God Mutually Instantaneous Revolving Heaven Technique. I really hate how Minato names things. Basically, just call it the Reciprocal Round Robin Jutsu, because that's a shorter version. This jutsu allowed both Minato and Tobirama to teleport to each other's markings, and it's only shown once when they let Naruto and Sasuke land a Scorch Release Halo Hurricane Jet Black Arrow Style 0. Wow, I actually said that one flawlessly this time. Which is essentially just a Blaze Release Rasen Shuriken, and they allow them to hit it onto Jubito. The 3 known users of the Raijin are the 3 HOKAGE'S guards of both Minato and Tsunade, which were only taught the jutsu by Minato so that they could keep up to speed with him. HOKAGE'S guard can only use his jutsu to teleport other people when they are standing in a triangular formation and linking their chakra. This is known as the Flying Raijin Formation Jutsu. This technique is only shown once during the 4th Great Shinobi World War arc, to teleport Meizurume, the 5th Mizukage, to the Land of Lightning to fight Madara Uchiha, the rest of the 5 Kage. This is also implied that Naruto knows the Flying Raijin Jutsu, when it's stated that he knows every single jutsu in the Leaf's Forbidden Scroll, which is the scroll that Naruto had stolen the 1st episode, I believe. We've never seen Naruto use the jutsu. It's most likely due to the fact that with KCM, Naruto can travel at almost the same speed as the Raijin can make you travel. Now we know with Kurama gone, Naruto has lost the ability to use KCM and 6th Path Sage mode, I believe. But even without it, Naruto is still extremely fast, so we might not see him use this technique, or we might. I don't think that he will though. Also, I believe that Toriyama may have created this jutsu due to the ability to combat the abilities of the Sharingan. Just think about it. In the Sharingan's 3rd stage, it allows the user to copy any jutsu that the user sees, or anything that the user sees, as long as it's not a Keki Genkai. So you can't, go and fight Kimimaru and expect a Sharingan user to be able to pull their spine out of their back. But, it was made during the Warring States period, which was the main point of when the Uchiha were fighting the Senju, so Toriyama most likely created multiple jutsu to fight the Uchiha, right? And a instantaneous and hand-signless jutsu that an Uchiha cannot see with even a Mangekyo Sharingan makes it uncopyable with the Sharingan. And so if Minato was able to pull this technique off and was able to advance it to the point of Minato, he would be able to wipe out multiple powerful Uchihas like Madara and Izuna. Anyway, that is all the information that I currently possess on the Flying Raijin Jutsu. If there's anything that I have missed out, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm most likely make an update about it on my TikTok. If you haven't followed my TikTok already, there'll be a link in the description below. Also, while you're down there, make sure to subscribe to my page and ring that notification bell so you always get notified of my latest Naruto or gaming videos. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, stay safe, have a good day, Smith Weather, signing out. Peace.